we're back.
I'm texting.
And we're back. You know, you're on some top secret info drops, really.
I'm communicating they're in deep channels right now.
Dude, I know it. I'm sifting through, and it's a little too much, really. I need to, because you don't want to be in this that strong day in and day out.
No, you have to find peace somewhere.
Yeah.
You have to find peace. That's, I think, when it comes to personal care right now.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know, there's so much going on in the world. And again, I always speak to everybody. And that is whether you're a Democrat or Republican, it doesn't matter to me. I love all people. I love all humans. And everybody, you know, should have their rights. But their rights, their freedom, and, you know, the ability to speak, all those things are there. But it also comes down to daily peace. You know, daily peace, you know, because no matter what news channel you're watching right now, you're getting a lot of information thrown at you. It's a lot of fear, a lot of hate. And when you stay plugged into that, what happens is your body is stressed. Your mind and body are stressed.
Tense.
Your body and mind don't really know the difference between a gun being pointed at you and you just kind of freaking out about what you're seeing on TV. So that's a big concern to me is personal well-being. So as I am getting a ton of information about all the things that have happened with the election and possible military operations and all kinds of stuff like that, I find myself freaking out.
Yeah.
Like just sitting there nervous. State of nervousness and
That's
adrenaline. Adrenaline flows through your blood when you're nervous.
Yeah, you have to define how much time you're going to allocate to certain buckets of energy. Mm-hmm. You have to. Otherwise, you'll just go, right? Like you have to consciously say, I will only consume this type of information for, you know, or between this hour or, you know, 10, 15 minutes.
Right.
Like, because if you stay on these threads and you allow a day to go by or even 6 hours, you might have 100 messages. And now you're just like, whoa. Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh shit. What the fuck? What the fuck?
And it's like, creates an addiction.
Dude, no. Like, yeah, that, I don't know, man. There's something to that. But, you know, we talk real deep around here, and we like to, you know, examine and really create like usable knowledge, you know, that people can go forth with and be fruitful. And so that leads us to our next topic, which is free balling.
We go from peace and tranquility to free balling. I love it. Okay,
dude,
great. So we've
what's
talked
more
about
peaceful and tranquil than free balling? I thought you were going to tie it in a long time ago, and I'm just like waiting. I'm like, but you really went down the road of
I was going to
things.
Peace and your mindset and you know, things you can do to pull your head out of the political game that's happening right now, and
that's
just
a thing.
Find freedom. And I guess in a way, free balling is freedom.
I thought free balling was going to come out at any moment throughout that whole speech.
No,
as a quirky little like.
I thought we were going to talk about some meditation.
Oh,
I thought we were leading in, but you want to go back. That's fine, though. We need a little bit of comic relief here. So the question is free balling, are you really free? Yeah. Where's the freedom there? And more so, is it appropriate? Is it appropriate? And when may it be appropriate? So that's with guys not wearing underwear is what that is, right? Yeah. And I've heard the Tom Petty song turned into that before. You know, I'm free falling. So is it appropriate? And I guess if we're gonna put the shoe on that foot, we should put it on the other foot too. And that would be: is there such a thing as free balling for women? What would be the equivalent?
Titties out, just hard nips coming through, just. Boom! Just at you. And then if she's pierced, she got maybe 3 nips coming at you.
Oh, weird.
5 nips coming at you. So,
okay, wow.
But it's just there, you know? You're not like...
We went there.
You're not like looking, but if it, you know, there's pixelation going on there. Just like you see a little thing swinging, you know, when a motherfucker just takes some steps.
That's like a Kevin Hart thing where he talks about his dad who used to always wear sweats and no underwear. Dude, and he would be like getting himself in, you know, to the stands at a basketball game with his member just swinging back and forth for everybody to see, and you could see it.
And, you know, you can't shake that. It's like...
You can't unsee that.
Yeah, right, dude. So... you know, like I think about these things, and these are the deep thoughts, you know. These are the deep thoughts of philosophy and social science, and
we're even talking about this,
and just how to maneuver. Because I prefer free balling. And I think you should be free balling much more time than not, like just for overall health, you know. Like,
well, I've heard things that from the medical standpoint, that if you wear the briefs, you know, that like the butt huggers, you know, the Fruit of the Looms, tidy whities, that they create too much heat, and that's an issue for male fertility.
Yes.
So there's the science behind it. And you know, I wear boxers because I like the freedom myself, but I also want to kind of keep, you know, my jeans a little cleaner, I guess. That's a hygiene thing. I don't know. I take showers. So there's.
But what are you saying though? Because you said the other day, right? Is there there's ball sweat just constantly? You think that would affect?
Heat, just heat.
Just heat.
I mean, ball sweat.
Smelly ass.
Heat could, with
no layer.
The sweat could, you know, speak to like fungus if you're not taking showers regularly and stuff like that. But more so the heat, I guess. Heat being there on the testicles makes them kill sperm or something like that. I don't know. So that's the issue there. So number one, is it appropriate? Is it appropriate? And like, I think if you're wearing a pair of sweats and you don't have anything underneath, there's a lot more printing or imprinting that happens there where you can just see it there. You know, just like a girl wearing like a wife beater tank top and having no bra on, you can kind of see everything.
Yeah.
And there's that. I think with guys it seems to be more gross, and with girls it seems to be more guys. So what I mean by that is with guys, you know, with their dongs slonging around, then it's like the girls are like, oh, that. I don't think they see it as sexy necessarily. But with guys, when you see a girl that doesn't have a bra on, it doesn't matter if she's 57 years old with 2 rock in a socks. You have to look. It's our instinctual, like primal thing that happens in our brain. You have to look at boobs, and you know, I try to be good and respectful, but if that's happening right in front of me, you're like, and you can't help it. It's like a train wreck.
Yeah,
you can't. Not
it's interesting.
Look.
So
it's a problem.
Would you say that? Because I would say it's equivalent. It's equivalent to see, you know, an outline of the D is similar. Well, I'd say more so than the nips, but
I think it's just held to different standards, you know, because guys are more sexually oriented, and we love seeing boobs no matter what. We just do. It doesn't really even matter how good they are. We're programmed that way.
Yeah.
And with girls, I think they're like, you know, put that thing away. Oh my God, I can't. And I think maybe they're programmed too. Maybe they can't not look.
They can't not look. That's what I'm saying. It's got to be a two-way street.
I'm sure it is, but I don't think that like they're doing what guys do. You know, guys are we're just dogs. You know, we're made to procreate. So we see boobs and we're like, ugh, you know, and girls are like, oh my God, I can't not unsee that. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. I trip out because I'll go to the park, you know, and I'll be shooting hoops or slacklining, you know.
Yeah.
Just straight free being it, and and people stop, you know. People stop and like, ooh, oh my God, that's so cool, and I get self-conscious, like, because I'll go
because you meant to be out and be alone.
Yeah, like. But and be free and you know, amongst the trees and grass and this free balling part of it. And now I got people just staring at me doing my poses and my workouts and this and that. I'm like, damn, like I'm probably like, I don't know. Because I picture them watching me and I'm like, this fucking guy.
Are you wearing sweats?
Not sweats, shorts.
Okay, I think shorts kind of hide it a little bit more unless they're
certain shorts. There is a material threshold of frequency, you know. So there is a thickness. There's a thing to free balling, right?
Yeah, if you're wearing like the silk or the linen, not silk but linen kind of see-through cabana style clothes. Yeah, you're gonna see everything.
Yeah, so like I have these board shorts that are like they're super short, you know, and they're like baby blue. And, the material's real thin, dude. So like I'll take them. Like B hates them because it shows everything.
Oh, I hate that when I get out of the pool and the swimsuit kind of clings to you.
Right.
It's all oh, like a vacuum seal.
I just let it be, and I'm just like do.
This is me. And I am man.
she's like pointing at me. She's like, everyone can see your thing. And I'm like, only if you're looking.
First world problems, baby. First world problems.
And I'm like, dude, you know, and so I don't know. I just think it's funny, but it's definitely like, you don't want to be a creep either. You know,
no.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like when I go out, like,
well, see, that's the double standard. So if you're hot and sexy and, you know, have an in-shape body and are doing that, it's a whole nother story to a guy that's like 350 pounds, hairy back. You know, it's looked on differently there. People are not like going, oh, yeah, no, nobody is. Nobody's doing that.
Dude, I don't know, man.
I can't believe you even brought this up. So in the spirit of being free.
What better topic than free balling? And we got to be free balling. You're saying like if you wear boxers, you're always free balling.
I think, yeah.
I'm talking about more of like visually
visual on
free balling.
Well, I think if you're wearing boxers, it gives you another layer that covers it up. A little more anonymity.
Flattens the field there.
Yeah. So that's happening less. But like in the board shorts, you're not wearing boxers or anything. So it's just straight up thin material wrapped around the D.
You know. Like, I don't know. Is that appropriate? You know, I guess it's all just in the beholder, I would say. I would say it's all in the beholder.
I think it's definitely, no matter what the standard is, it definitely has to do with whether or not you're dialed in and looking good. and it only gets worse from there if you're not. So, I don't know. I guess
freedom either way.
Know your role. Know you stay in your lane. And good luck, people. Good luck.
That's it. Freedom, always.